Anyway, so he says the proton NMR of a compound E. He doesn't give you the solvent he gives you, and he says why solvent is used because obviously otherwise if supposing it has we have a organic compound, I will have to dissolve it in an organic compound to do some testing because could be this could be a gas or something. It would be very difficult, so we'll dissolve it in a solvent. Now the solvent like dissolves like. So if you dissolve one organic into another organic, that will have its own hydrogen and that will give its own peak. We don't want that, so we take CD deuterium, CdCl3, so it just doesn't have a peak. So that's why we don't use CHCl3. It will have its own peak, so that will disturb these peaks. It will add, so we don't. Then why is TMS used? TMS is that um, the tri met, met, it's a compound which gives us tetra uh, methyl tetramethylsilane, that gives only one sharp peak, and all is this and all of them hydrogen are equivalent because of the same environment. So they only have one peak and it's a very high peak. It happens. So we compare it with this. This is the reference with zero. How much is the others? So that was the answer to that question. He asked me. Then he says it is hydrolyzed. So and we notice there are two COH here. There is C. It's an chances are it is an ester because only this is hydrolyzed or this is hydrolyzed in your course. And if the an ester is hydrolyzed, uh, it will break down water. One alcohol will be formed and one acid will be formed. So this he says an alcohol is formed, and he gives you the alcohol. The alcohol formed is C3CH2OH. So if you one thing is clear that there is a R dash COO, and on one side you have CH2CH3 because this is formed on hydrolysis. So this is what is R dash now. So the point is he says the splitting pattern. Explain this at 1.4 and 4.3. So at 1.4 we have got a triplet. That means this is n plus 1 rule. That means in the neighboring there will be 2. So this is why that CH3 has got 2 here, hydrogen. And the CH2, the 2, this one has got 3 here. So that's why it's got 4. These are 4 peaks. So n plus 1 is 4. So in the neighboring, you have 3 peaks. So that's why this 3. So this has a neighbor of 3 and this has a neighbor of 2. And alcohol we have got. So CH3, he's told us we've got ethanol. We have got ethanol. So we got no. Now he says contains 5 protons. The each molecule contains which give rise to peaks between 7 and 8.5. So these 5 between 7 and 8.5. Now if you see the table, 7 and 8.5, where do you have peaks? You have peaks here. 8.5 is somewhere here, this, or you have here. This is not 8.5, this is not coming 8.5, this is coming, but this is a mean, that is, he's not mentioning ammonia there in the molecular formula. So it could be this or this. This has got 5 hydrogen here, and one hydrogen is 6, but this is not because this hydrogen is replaced by COO, CH3, CH2. So this is could be or this could be the answer because this both of them have 5 hydrogens after you replace the functional group. So then uh, he says that what is the give the structural formula. Now I know what's R dash. It's a phenyl group. So this is just added here. So it's the answer would be this C phenyl group or aryl group and this. So that's the answer to the question. This is the answer. So this is the whole concept. You look at whatever information, do some detective work and get the answer.